Now, just a day ahead of the Howdy Modi event in Texas, US President Donald Trump has now hinted that there could be some major announcement at the mega Howdy Modi event in Houston on Sunday. Now, President Trump is set to join Prime Minister Narendra Modi in addressing the 50,000-strong Indian diaspora at Houston's NRG Stadium, responding to a question if there would be any announcement when he goes to Houston for that rally with Prime Minister Modi. Trump said, "Could be, and I have a very good relationship with Prime Minister Modi." According to media reports, officials of the two countries are trying to finalize a trade deal before Prime Minister Modi and Trump meet in Houston. Trump added that the crowd for the event has now become bigger after it was announced that he would be going there.
On his way back from California to D.C., President Trump said that there could be a major announcement in Houston. Could that be trade-related or GSP-related? And also 2 instances of meeting between President Trump and Prime Minister Modi on the sidelines of the UNG as well?
I'm not aware of the particular statement that you are referring to, but since President Trump has made this announcement, you might ask him what it is about.
And India today caught up with organizers behind the Howdy Modi event in Houston. The organizers are euphoric and say that with Prime Minister Modi and US President Donald Trump sharing the stage, this event is going to be the event of the century. Take a look at them talking to India Today's Gaurav Sawant.
It's raining here in Houston, Texas. It's considered a good omen. Howdy Modi, the event is going to take place at that NRG Stadium here right behind me. With me are the organizers. But before we go to that, let's take a look at this huge banner that's been put up here. Texas welcomes Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi. Has something like this ever been done in Texas before? With me is Mr. Jugal Milani. He's the chairman of this event. Also with me is Mr. Geetesh Desai, the spokesperson, and Sunanda Vashisht, Indian Americans here at Houston, Texas. But has something like this ever been organized before?
I don't think so. In our lifetime, we have never seen anything happening like this for a foreign leader coming in Texas and getting this kind of reception.
So why Texas? What was the idea of Texas?
Texas, is also energy capital of the world, and there's a big Indian diaspora here and a lot of like medical center, medical technology. So Texas has a lot to offer to India.
Okay. When did this idea come that Prime Minister Narendra Modi can be invited to Houston, Texas?
Before I answer that question, to continue Jugalji's statement, that India is the 4th largest trading partner of Houston. So, Texas region has a great trading activity going with India. And as he mentioned, this is the energy capital of the world. Texas Medical Center, the world's largest medical center, and NASA. The headquarters of NASA is in Houston. So India is aspiring to be a space power. Yes. So this is a great opportunity for exchange of ideas and technologies.
What does this mean, Sunanda, for the Indian American community?
Huge. I think it is a moment for them to show their presence here, and it's a moment for them to show how far they have come. I mean, Indians in the United States are only 1% of the population, but they have been punching above their weight all the time because of the highly qualified they are and how they have positively been involved in the American community all the time. So I think it's a great show of strength, really, to show in a very positive way that here we are present here, and here is the leader of the largest democracy of the world meeting with the leader of the oldest democracy in the world.
Which is very interesting. The Prime Minister of India, and then suddenly Donald Trump said he'd be coming here. When were you told about the US President's presence here, and how has that changed the game?
I think we came to know only when the White House released a press release that he's going to come here, and that made us so excited that this was an event of the century now.
It's the event of the century because the Prime Minister of India and the US President are here together.
Yes, both of them, both are most powerful leaders in the world. So both of them coming on one stage, it has to be an event of the century.
Okay. With the US President here, what message does this send out to people in general, the Prime Minister of India and the US President on the same stage?
This is huge and historic event for United States as well as India and the people of the world, because this sends a signal of the oldest democracy and the largest democracy leaders coming together for the progress of humanity.
But Sunanda, is this just optics or is this far beyond optics? What is something tangible that can be expected?
No, it's far beyond optics. Everything is bigger in Texas, as the saying goes. They're here. Of course, the optics of this is here. I mean, there's this huge NRG stadium and there is this huge spectacle. But beyond that, there is a lot of content behind this. That here are two great democratically elected leaders standing on one stage and giving the message of peace to the world, giving the message that, you know, here, this is what we need to rally around. They're all giving positive message.
So it's raining and there is a thunderstorm alert. But, you know, before we sign off, there are some protests that are planned. Are we concerned about those protests?
You know, as we are in a democratic country, everyone has a right to express their feelings. So yes, protests are going to be there. But, you know, I think we are concentrating on our own thing. So I think we are not worried about the protest.
And, you know, for the benefit of our viewers in India, what all do we look forward to on the 22nd?
22nd, you know, I think we'll be, as soon as by 9:30, the program will start. We have a 1.5 hour worth of culture program. Is going to tell a story about how Indians are maintaining their culture in America, how it has got intertangled with American culture. So it will be a story told to them. Then there will be speeches of Modi ji and President Trump.
Okay. And this is a 3-hour gala event.
Yeah, a little bit more than 3 hours, hopefully, you know. But people have to come early.
People have to come
Early, yeah.
Okay, we will continue this conversation in the next couple of days. But for the moment, sir, many thanks for speaking to us here at India Today. Wish you all the best for a great event. So all eyes now on that gala right here at the NRG Stadium. And rain hasn't deterred anyone, not the volunteers, not the participants, and clearly not those who are looking forward to that Indian-American dream moving forward. With cameraman Kripal Singh and Nishant Chaturvedi at Houston, Texas, Gaurav Sawant for India Today.